welcome back to the finale of Luigi's Mansion. Last time we got the last of the Boos and took out the starving artist ghost, Vincent Van Gogh. Apparently that's his name. I'm looking at the Wikipedia page right now, or the Luigi's Mansion wiki page. Speaking of the Luigi's Mansion wiki, before we actually go into the boss room, I do want to address a few things. The key to that locked door on the first floor that leads to the staircase on the far right, you get that by running on the treadmill in the bodybuilder's room. It is not from a hidden boss. Just wanted to clarify that. In addition, there are several missable bosses, optional bosses, but I actually got every boss in the game that is required. The bosses that are not required are the one eating ghost in the dining room, the pool playing ghost, let's see, the bodybuilder ghost, ironically, because you can get the key from the treadmill, apparently, and the girl in the upside down room, and the ghost in the jar. As far as I can tell, those are actually the missable ghosts, or not missable, but optional ghosts in the game, as that makes sense because they give treasure instead of actual other rewards, but all the other ones are required, so we did not actually miss a single ghost. So good for us. With that out of the way, we are going to confront the final boss. Final key, except for that one I missed. Yeah, I did not remember where that key was, but if FYI, that is where it is. So if you just want to go and lock the door for the sake of unlocking it, that's where it is. So this is King Boo's room, the secret altar. Yeah, King Boo's appearance in later games is actually different. I could just stare at my Mario painting for hours. It's true what they say about fine art. It takes utterly fine sensibilities to truly appreciate it. Will you please help Mario? I find it so satisfying. What? King Boo's, this is his first game. When did Mario ever cause him trouble? And yeah, that is actually a good point. And they feed you Mario Brothers anyway, gullible soup. Your brother came all this way just to get turned into a painting. It's just terrific. However, this Mario painting looks lonely. I must have a Luigi painting as well. Then my gallery will truly be complete. Blah. So he's actually kind of afraid of us. I'm not even gonna try to make that sound. I'm not sure if this dialogue is different if you capture all the Boos or not. So, this is the final boss of the game, and like I alluded to before, there's some interesting theories over how this boss actually works. Of course, at the time there were a lot of theories. In actuality, there are no theories because, well, Bowser isn't dead. I mean, the dialogue about Bowser being, like, soundly defeated earlier on made it sound like he was permanently defeated. In actuality, he's not. He's appeared in a ton of games since, but, you know, at the time, it was considered kind of a big deal. That, you know, you're technically fighting, like, a Bowser, like, you're fighting a possessed Bowser, but in actuality, the theory, as far as I can tell, that is canonly accepted is just that this is a costume, not actually Bowser's body. But I don't see how anyone could have actually believed that in the first place. You'll see why in a moment. He breathes fire at us because he's Bowser, and then he repeats his attack. I never mentioned how terrible RNG. I have terrible RNG. So this is the attack you want him to do, and then when he bows his head down like that, you have to release the button and shoot the ball back at him. This is why I never bought the theories, because, well, frankly, this would be kind of dark for a Nintendo game if that was actually about his actual body, not just a costume. But we were already at, like, quarter health, so that's not a good way to start the fight. If we could avoid taking damage, it'd be good, and I take damage as soon as I say that, because we have a long way to go for this fight. Actually, that was a good phase. He's down 200 health now, I think. So yeah, not bad, not great, but not bad. I think you can do stuff about the pillars to get more hearts, but I'm not entirely sure. Again, I'm no Luigi's Mansion expert. These things do explode, so you kind of want to hurry. And I ran right into one. Great. I'm not playing best today. I wasn't yesterday either, because that's when I was playing. Wow, depth perception and freezing. By the way, I almost always die at least once in this fight when I replay the game. So if I die, it's not. I wouldn't be terribly surprised. I'm not gonna just give up and die or anything, I don't know, but I'm actually gonna try to win clutch victory, but I'm just saying it might not happen. If I actually have decent depth perception, maybe I could do this fight. Actually, we might be able to pull it off. He's only got 148 health left, and we have 45, so we're kind of on an even playing field with him. And this is actually a special attack he does, where he puts his head on backwards and runs around like that. It's super easy to dodge, because I think he runs just in kind of one direction. Okay, wow, that was... I think I got the rhythm down. Yeah, you don't even have to wait for him to actually attack. You can hit him a little bit before. I'm doing the circular pattern toward the ice, and we are done, actually. So this is the ultimate treasure in the game, which is Boo's crown. It's funny because the suit inside isn't that well textured. Or well rendered is what I meant. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Luigi! Luigi, you did it. Truly remarkable, my boy. I supplied the Poltergust 3000, but you ran with it all the way to the top, Sonny. You made me so proud. Get a hold of yourself. Okay, that probably sounded really terrible, but jump into a painting of Bowser, you say? You blew 5 of you? Well, in all my years of ghost research, I've never heard of such a fantastical tale. That career spans 60 years, mind you. Why, I still recall starting out as a young whelp who trembled at the mere thought of a ghost. I don't know if that is referenced to Mario and Luigi or not. Yeah, I find it really cool how they do reference this game directly in Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. So, again, if I had more eShop credit, I'd probably play either that or Kirby Squeak Squad next, but... Oh yeah! We got Mario's painting. I think that's actually part of the song from the ending of Super Mario Bros. Where you say Peach, but it's just sort of cut off the end. But I don't know if that's actually the case. Enough about money. It's okay, you're rich now, but oh yeah, we kind of want to save your brother too. I don't know if it shows you getting all the last ghosts or not. Oh, it does. I don't know if it shows all of them or just the main ones. I don't know how Luigi got Bowser's head inside there as well. Yeah, this is the 4th time we've seen this, you don't have to explain it again. The final thing is checking our ranking. I have no clue what ranking we got. It's probably really sad, actually. Okay, so it does show all the ghosts we caught in that last phase. I don't know what that green one was, actually, thinking about it. This was kind of a bloated scene because we caught a lot without a break. Waste $dollars and nobody but me has such love. Those are not lovely paintings, those are hideous. And the game is divided into 4 areas, but they're not, it's just basically chapters. Oh, that was the painting ghost, never mind. So that's all the ghosts that we could even have. 23, that's the max number. Our final total is 67,875,000 G. Sure, why not? Again, this is New Game Plus. The 1, I think, indicates that you beat the game 1 time. So they're having to reverse the process of Mario. Sounds fun. Oh, weird remix of the Mario song now. I'm listening to it. And how Mario fits into that pipe is a mystery to me.
Mamma mia.
Well, yeah. Well, we kind of saved Mario. So that was Luigi's Mansion. Wow, that was shorter than I remember. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It wasn't exactly easy most of the time, but it was enjoyable enough. I think I did better than I expected because, to be honest, I was getting so comboed in the early parts of the game that I kind of turned it around pretty well. Even that final boss was super tight at times, but I managed it okay. Oh yeah, the ghost dog is not skippable. You do have to fight him to get into the doghouse, so forget what I said about that. Yeah, the only optional ones are the ones I mentioned at the beginning of this video. So, credits. I don't know why, but it looks like the credits are at a higher frame rate than the actual game. I don't know if it's just me, but the scrolling effect seems like it's like 60 FPS, but the main game looks more like 30 FPS to me. Maybe I'm just completely wrong. What else could I say? Yeah, this isn't my favorite Mario game, obviously. I mean, I like it. It's good for a spin-off, but I think there are even better spin-offs. Yoshi's Island being the main one. Yoshi's Island is really good. I'd like to play it, but I don't have a SNES. And I have no clue how much a cartridge of Yoshi's Island even goes for these days. So I'd have to stick with the Game Boy Advance version with the tinny, kind of like tin can sounding audio, which wouldn't be the best. I think the camera is also panned in more, which makes it harder to actually play because of stuff off screen. What else? Like, this was a super creative era for Nintendo. A lot of Nintendo's best games were during this era, but because the GameCube sold so poorly, they sold like 20 million units, they kind of ditched that creativity during this era because nothing sold during this era. Like, Chibi Robo was great, this was great, but like, what sells is what people know, and that is depressing. And so the matter of the ghost was settled. Professor Egad was so delighted to have all the his paintings returned that he used treasure Luigi had found to build Luigi a new house. We got an average ending, if you couldn't tell. Rank C. Give me a sec here. Luigi's Mansion ratings. And I'm having trouble with Google because it's being a jerk. But I am going to look up the total because I do want to help out, I guess. Let's see. Apparently, the best ranking is, let's see. Oh yeah, the videos, this is only like 14-minute video, so I can think around as much as I want. So the best rank is A, and you need 100 million gold. B is 70 million gold. C is 60 million gold to 70 million gold, which is where we got like 68 million, so we barely missed a B rank. The worst ending is H rank, where if you get less than 5 million gold, you'll get the message the haunted mansion disappeared without a trace. And if you get an A rank, which is 100 million gold minimum, the message is congratulations, your mansion is complete. So, we got the okay ending, so it looks more like a Luigi's house rather than Luigi's mansion, I guess you could say. But it is actually a full mansion if you get the best rank. Curiously, the rank A mansion. Actually, it can be seen in the background of Mario and Luigi Super Circuit. Mario Kart Double. We're missing Mario Kart Double Dash's Luigi Circuit. And supposedly it is reported that the rank D mansion, which is one tier lower than what we have, we got in this playthrough, is actually the Luigi's house at the beginning of Luigi's Dark Moon. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, I mean. So just a little fun fact, the opening is looping twice as I'm saying this. The only thing, apparently it is really, really hard to actually get an H rank, because King Boo's crown is actually like 5,000, wait, how much is King Boo's crown? King Boo's crown is 5,000 gold, so 5,000 is the lowest possible score you can get. So anywhere between 5,000 and 5 million is considered the worst rank. So that's actually quite a big gap, but it is kind of tricky. I've never actually gotten an A rank, but that's enough rambling about completion bonusy type stuff. But anyway, that was Luigi's Mansion. I hope you enjoyed watching, and see you for the next LP. I have no clue what it will be, but I hope it will be not too long after this. See you guys then.